wave. Hello everybody, this is Doombox, and I am playing Guild Wars 1. One of my favorite games. Let's be real, it is my favorite game because I'm still playing it like 15 years later and I haven't moved on like some loser. But it's great. We're in Druid's Overlook right now, and this is the Maguuma jungle. It doesn't really look like a jungle. It actually looks more like a desert, but it's a jungle. I'll show you guys in a second here. We're going to go ahead and grab our next primary quest, Brother's Fury. We'll get a deadly cesta from that, which that actually might be good. Honestly, that'll be a good weapon for our boy Susuke here, who, even though he's an elementalist, is running Blood is Power like a weirdo. So we're going to actually make use of that. Let's head out here into the Sage lands. It's actually pronounced Sage lands. I don't want people to think that I am stupid. Well, they probably already think that, but it's fine. All right, so the Maguuma jungle, if you've played Guild Wars 2, which I think some of you have. By the way, leave a comment if you're somebody who only played Guild Wars 2 and have not played Guild Wars 1. Let me know, because I'm very curious how many of my regular viewers have never played Guild Wars 1. Anyways, but what I'm trying to say is the Maguuma jungle in Guild Wars 1 looks very, very different than it does in Guild Wars 2. Like, it's almost unrecognizable, and it's weird to me that Heart of Thorns feels so different. House Ranger Amnon. Dude, this guy likes listening to house music. That's a stupid joke. So these Thornstalker guys look really goofy to me. They're like these elongated little vine people with like a coat hanger on their back. All right, so here's a prime example of Guild Wars 1 having no Z access. Look at these guys are way down here, and we can fight them from up here. Like, look at this. We can just attack them through the ground, like as if they're right next to us, because this game does not have a Z axis. Like, this spirit is able to hit it. We got Firestorm being cast from up here, and it's still working. So that quest took us about 3 minutes. I remember back in the day, I used to run people to the wilds. Like, I would sit in Druid's Overlook and sell runs to the wilds as if people weren't capable of doing this 2-second quest and getting to the mission themselves. But I did it, and I actually made like a decent profit off of it. Probably from people that were like too dumb to even know that the wilds is like right here. But I did it, and people bought it, so it was a fun little thing I used to do. I feel kind of bad that Susuke is missing a skill, so I'm going to give him Ward against Melee, just because it's like kind of a support skill. It won't hurt. All right, we've made it to the wilds, the next mission, so let's go ahead and get wild and start the mission. So we're now in like the lower area of Maguuma, and this definitely feels more like a jungle. So these Centaur Scouts trigger the bonus, and we need to not kill them because they have to get through a dialogue first. Now, the only reason I know that is because I just did this mission for Guam like a year ago, but like at the beginning of the game, how did people figure this out? Like, there's no indicator that you have to not kill these guys. People probably just mindlessly murdered them, and like, where's the bonus? But I'm glad that people know now. So this bonus involves one of my all-time favorite activities, killing horses. So I think there's going to be like an alternate route or something we take way later in the mission, and then we're going to find these 2 centaurs and give them the old JFK treatment, if you know what I mean. So I've just realized that I am still using the tall shield I got from pre-searing. Like, I have yet to find something better. So this trusty guy has been with me since the very beginning, and it's kind of nice. It's a little bit heartwarming, you know? Crotch Trundle? That's a very suggestive name. That's also just not his name at all, but I don't know how to read, so there you go. So the area for the bonus is actually over here, but I need one of the vine plants to get over there. For whatever reason, I can't pick one up from this thing. Okay, so it turns out that in order to get the vine seed, I was supposed to kill those centaur way back at the beginning. I didn't do that, so I get to run all the way back. That's fun. Yeah, so that was fun having to run all the way back. I bet all you backseat gamers are cringing at the fact that I forgot to do this at the beginning, but it's fine. Kitty! Oh, that is a lot of guys. Oh, man. Let's hope my heroes are overpowered enough so we can kill them, because that's quite a few dudes. Let me drop that rainbow candy cane in our party real quick mid-fight. Yikes. Man, dude. Look at all these wells and wards and things everywhere. Alright, that was a very large, stressful group, and there is a 0% chance we would have been able to do that with just henchmen, so I'm glad that we had heroes for that. Alright, so here's the section where we want to drop this item. It grows the bridge. Alright, I think this is one of the bosses that we have to kill. Could be. Stop running away! Alright, one of them's down. So evidently that boss was not the chieftain, that was just a regular old boring centaur boss. I'm gonna go ahead and guess these two guys are the chieftains. They look much more chieftain-like in general, so let's go ahead and kill them. And they were. Bonus of the wilds has been completed. Oh look, it's a weenus flytrap. That's cool. That looks kind of like, never mind. All right, I actually got a Maguuma key earlier, so let's see if I get anything out of this chest. Frost artifact, no. Ooh, that's a good AoE, that's a nice AoE. Grook plug-a-lug? Why does that sound like a euphemism for shoving something up your butt? Oh well, let's kill him. So, quick lore update, the Chosen that we spent so much time rescuing in Divinity Coast have been captured by a mysterious group of people, and they are now covered in spider webs, and we're gonna try to rescue them.
Oh no, please, no!
That's like a woman's voice, and that was definitely like a dude in there. Oh, they both died at the same time. Hate it when that happens.
You there. You can chase us through the jungle later. But if you have even a shred of decency in your heart, I beseech you, help us save the Chosen.
Oh, that's a bit of a plot twist. I thought the Shining Blade were bad guys. That was implied in the last cutscene, at least. Oh, maybe something else is going on here. Why am I saying that in that voice? What is that, a red letter media impression? What am I doing? Oh, well, yeah, we'll see. Just wait and see what happens. Does that count as rescuing the Chosen? Nope, more spiders. Ooh, good AoE. I'm gonna say that every time I get a good AoE. It's still exciting every time it happens, so you can't stop me.
You have exactly 10 seconds to explain yourselves before we run you through.
Ooh.
Perhaps it is you who needs to be doing the explaining.
Ooh.
What did you think? That we liberated the Chosen from the murderous mantle only to feed them to the spiders? Nothing could be farther from the truth.
Oh, that's kind of a plot twist. So we have found out that the Shining Blade seem to be good guys, and there's something kind of shady going on behind the scenes with those White Mantle. Anyone who has played Guild Wars 2 or Guild Wars 1 for that matter, basically anyone that knows anything about Guild Wars kind of already knows that, but it's cool to experience it firsthand, you know, see what's going on. So this is Bloodstone Fen, our next mission, and as always, I'm gonna offload my crap at the toilet, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then I'm also gonna go to the merchant and sell some stuff. Alright, I just emptied my bowels, and it is time to do Bloodstone Fen. This mission is pretty long, if I remember correctly, and we have to basically traverse through a whole lot of area. Like, it goes all the way up, and the vine seed things play a pretty heavy role in this mission as well, so we gotta look out for those. And then the bonus for Bloodstone Fen involves us summoning these druid guys, and there are guardians that watch over them, and if we kill them, we fail the bonus. So it's a good thing I have heroes, because I can turn them on to avoid combat. I'm also going to probably have to put my pet on avoid combat and disable any of these spirits, because if we fail, then I am honestly just going to rage quit, uninstall the game, and play retail WoW for the rest of my life. Just kidding, I've never even really played WoW. Alright, here's Sadra, and oh, whoa, what is that? That's what we like to call a bloodstone, kids. See some dead Crichtons on there? That's Never a good sign. Something spooky's going on here, and we're about to find out what that is. Use that first vine seed and go ahead and grow that bridge. I also think that they put this mechanic in the Dry Top map in Guild Wars 2, or maybe it was Silver Wastes, one of those maps, which is cool. You can pay homage to this mechanic over there in Guild Wars 2 if you feel like playing a game that's in maintenance mode. Just kidding, I'm playing Guild Wars 1, so I shouldn't be talking. Level up, I'm now level 16. That means I can now legally do crack? That doesn't make any sense. What am I... Ow, owie, don't knock me down with that whirlwind, you stalker. I mean, that's like literally its name. It is a thorn stalker. All right, so this is looking like the area where the bonus is, but first we need to grab a vine seed. Go ahead and grab our vine seed over here. So for the bonus, we have to take one of these vine seeds and plop it into this little like druid hole. I don't know what you call it, but it summons a druid. We need to summon like 5 of them or something, and then summon the big mama druid, and we get the bonus. And of course, we can't kill the guardians in the process. I think this might be easier with real players, because am I gonna have to like run back and grab a seed every time I summon a druid, or are there seeds up there? I guess we'll wait and see. All right, so to prevent the guardians from dying, I'm gonna go ahead and put all of my heroes on avoid combat. I'm gonna disable these 2 spirit skills, and I'm gonna put my pet on avoid combat. The reason I disable the spirits is because they will attack anything they see without control, so I've gotta turn them off to avoid any accidental mishaps. Is this the place we wanna do this? Awaken my brethren, the old druids of Maguuma, the same way you awoke me. Fun fact, druid, elite specialization of ranger in Guild Wars 2, based off of these guys. And this vine seed is depleted, so I have to use a new one each time, so I may need to progress a little bit further into the... Oh no, I summoned scarabs. So people might try to tell you that this mission is a lot harder with heroes or henchmen because they will kill the jungle guardians, but that is false. I have full control over these guys. I can disable their combat and disable their skills. When you do this mission with real people, especially way back in the day, you had to deal with pugs that would just kill these guys. You would say in chat, hey, don't attack the spirits, don't attack the guardians, and they just do it anyways. There's vine seeds up here. That certainly makes life a little bit easier. See, the fact that I didn't know that just goes to show that I'm not like blindly looking up strategies on how to do these missions. I'm just going in completely al fresco. So yeah, I guess that adds to the authenticity of this playthrough or something. All right, we summoned another druid. So thankfully they were nice enough to provide us with these vine seeds here, so I don't need to backtrack. So let's go ahead and find the other 2. See, the heroes are smart enough to use passive skills like heals and protection, but they don't use the combat skills. So I can freely just, you know, solo damage deal and they can heal me. Pretty nice. And if I had henchmen, I would not be able to do that, and I guarantee this bonus would be super hard with henchmen. All right, we summoned another druid. I actually really like this bonus now that I've been doing it. Like, it's interesting to have a non-combat focused bonus. Like, instead of it just being fight a million guys, defend this dude, it's like you win by not fighting. Pretty cool. And there's the big mama elder druid. Does like something happen? How do I win? Okay, what? Oh, he's got an exclamation point like hidden inside of his body. How was I supposed to see that? All right, we beat the bonus, and Susuke happened to level up. That's pretty cool. All right, now that we have completed the bonus, I think we can safely put these guys back on guard mode, turn his spirits back on, put base 6 on there, and we don't need to show all of these. I just want to keep the healers up because it's nice to be able to micro heals in case somebody gets low. Otherwise, it just kind of clutters the UI. We don't need none of that. Pick up our vine seed, aka our football. We're going to carry it into the end zone. Wow, am I cool for making all these football references, guys? Does that make you think I'm something other than a dude who plays 15-year-old MMO video online games all day? Because that is pretty much what I do. I'm going to just drop that in while they're fighting. And then I can see up ahead that we're going to need another one. So I'm going to run back and grab another seed to save myself some heartache in the future. Spirit of hate, anger, and suffering. I think those are the paths to the dark side, if I remember Revenge of the Sith correctly, my favorite movie. I'm not being sarcastic. That like is my favorite movie. All right, I got body blocked by that weird pulsating growth thing coming out of the ground. Travel to the Bloodstone on your own. Like, that's what I've been doing this whole time. White Mantle. Wait, the White Mantle are bad guys? Why are we fighting the White Mantle? Oh no! What's going on? Oh, they just welcomed us into Lion's Arch and gave us that cool Illuminati eye thing, and now we're killing them. Once again, if you are familiar with Guild Wars 1 or 2 or the series in general, this is not a surprise to you, and you already know where this is going, but it's still cool to experience it with fresh eyes. Because when I played this game as a child, I skipped all of the cutscenes. And also I skipped half of the missions, and also I was bad. So, well, that really isn't any different than now, but I was really bad back in the day. That's the sound I made when I was on the toilet taking that break earlier. In fact, I think the way they got that sound effect is Mike O'Brien was in the bathroom on the toilet, and the sound guy snuck in a Zoom recorder and got some audio of him dropping off the Cosbys at the pool, and they just put that in the game for the White Mantle dying sound. Once again, I saw that on a documentary called Prophecies the Beginning. It's a good Guild Wars video. Check it out on... Oh, we finished the mission.
And the scythe, the bringer of salvation.
Oh! Yikes! My shield looks like it's broken. You remember before the cutscene when I said we finished the mission? Yeah, we didn't finish it. We gotta fight these guys now. So if you've played Guild Wars 2 and you fought the boss Matthias in Salvation Pass, they took a lot of inspiration from this stuff, like even the line, like, I am the scythe, the bringer of salvation, like Matthias says that, and his main mechanic in that fight is he sacrifices a player every so often. So this is like, you know, they pulled that boss straight out of this stuff, which is really cool. It's also funny that people that played Guild Wars 2 were like super pissed that they put like White Mantle story in the raids, because they were like, I'm a huge fan of Guild Wars 1, but I'm too scared to do raids. I can't believe you put the cool lore in raids. Uh-oh, it's that creepy looking guy again, Confessor Dorian.
These traitors have murdered Justakar Hablion.
They must pay for this.
I don't like the sound of that. Alright, we've made it to Quarrel Falls. This is a little outpost deep in the bowels of the jungle. Skills. Let's see if this guy sells anything good. No. I'll get to cry for 10 seconds. Your animal companion gains plus 24 armor. Wow, that's super good. Fun fact, at the beginning of the game, this skill used to turn any random animals in the area onto your team, so you could just have like random like wolves and stuff fighting with you. But it was pretty terrible because all passive animals were just like level 5, so why would anyone ever use that? But still a funny skill. Yeah, these skills are all real bad, so thanks for nothing. Alright, those missions went a little bit longer than I thought, so I'm going to wrap up the video here. This was a pretty jam-packed, lore-filled episode, which is pretty exciting. But on the horizon, the next mission we're going to do is Aurora Glade, which is like one of the most infamous, difficult missions in the game. So that'll be really interesting to see when we get to that one. So feel free to tune in next week for that. But until then, feel free to follow me on Twitch and Twitter. I'll post links in the description, and also I have a playlist of all these videos if you want to binge watch them in order, and also if you want to join my guild, I'll post a link on how to do that in the description. See you next time. This is Doombox signing out.